India looks set to be the next hub for innovation. And Jasmine Batra is an entrepreneur, investor and co-founder of Eora Digital, an award-winning digital growth agency. Welcome to South by Southwest Sydney, Jasmine.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Now, this is really exciting when we speak of India in these terms. What makes it such an exciting market for innovation and tech?
There are quite a few things happening at a macro level. So India has posted the highest double-digit growth in terms of the GDP. So the economy has grown. It's a fastest growing large economy. A growth rate of 7%. And if you to put into perspective, US, Australia have under 2% growth rate. So not only is the Indian growth rate so high, the economy is set to double by 2030. The second factor is just how young the country is. So the average age of India is 28 years.
Wow.
And it is going to remain as the youngest country on the planet till 2070. So imagine all these young people, digitally savvy, high internet penetration and usage makes for a very exciting market for innovation and adaptation.
Absolutely does. And you mentioned the growth and being the highest, the fastest growing and the highest growth rate. What factors have contributed to that apart from the youth?
There has been a great emphasis on infrastructure, on technology. So the government has really put in place digital innovation. They've created a bedrock of technology stack, which it has made available to all the founders, innovators to plug into that technology stack and create more products and solutions from it. So that really has given a huge impetus. Plus, there has been that encouraging of innovation. So there is the startup ecosystem is buzzing with each state having its own policies to encourage innovation at the grassroots level.
Brilliant. So it sounds like really exciting times. It really does.
Absolutely is. And you have to be there to see it.
Yeah, I'm sure. And your session, How Australian Companies Can Successfully Expand to India, what is one key takeaway that you hope people that listen to that session take with them?
The thing is the biggest takeaway really is that the only way to know what the country and the culture has to offer is setting foot there. You can do all the desk research, you can read all the media articles, you can watch as many Bollywood movies to get a feel of the culture. But once you get there, you can actually feel the pace, the scale, and just the drive. So that just getting there.
Yes, and seeing it for yourself, I guess. Absolutely, the proof is there. And what role do you think South by Southwest plays in shaping the future of your field in particular?
Well, it is such a huge platform. I mean, to have South by Southwest come into Sydney, an event of that caliber, that scale, and people who come, they are curious, they are innovators, they want to mingle, they want to connect. That's the kind of audience. That's exactly the type of people I would love to speak to, because they are risk takers. They are willing to venture where people are still sort of cautious. So from that perspective, to have that audience, to have that platform is tremendous. And I'm just so excited and super grateful to have this opportunity.
That's fantastic. And have you been to Sydney before?
Yeah, well, I've been in Australia for the last 20 years. I was in South by Southwest last year, and it was just amazing. But yeah, Sydney is almost second home.
Oh, brilliant. I love it.
And every time you come and you gosh, my God, I didn't know that there was this lovely, beautiful, takeaway place hidden in one
there
of
are
the
some
lanes.
hidden food gems here in
Yes,
Sydney,
for sure.
definitely, absolutely. And how do you think South by Southwest Sydney can change the trajectory of someone's career or business?
Oh my God, I actually know firsthand how it has already done that. There are people who you just meet, like just those serendipitous meetings that you would just bump into people and oh my god. So it's like a whole universe where worlds are colliding, and you have to be out there to make that happen. For the young people, I would say, take time off, even if you have to bunk college, but get to something like this, because you learn what is out there, what's the next innovation. And we know that the youth of today, the jobs that they will do not exist anymore. So for them to be able to really imagine what the next 10 years would look like, they have to come to something like this, and then, that'll spark new thinking. For those who are in the mid-career and are looking for maybe, the left and right to what they have been, this presents a huge opportunity to look at verticals that you may have had interest in, but by default you just went on to one line. And of course, for founders, innovators, business leaders, it is the place which will help you, set up some strategic roadmaps of what the future, where technology is going, where creativity, music, arts, gaming, festival, it's got everything.
It has got
right
everything.
there.
It's such a rare thing, isn't
Absolutely.
it? It's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Jasmine, for joining me in the South by Southwest Sydney studio, and enjoy the rest of your time here.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And you can watch more videos on youtube.com/South by Southwest Sydney.